Well, I don't know what that was. My headset just randomly turned off and the stream crashed, so we are back. Not sure what happened on that one. As we are going to map number 3, going to Domination. I have gone to the free bundle. I do not know how to get it to work. Pal Sean 1, thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Yeah, as they got I'm not really sure how to get my free bundle. It keeps telling me that, but I don't know where it is. Where is this free bundle they speak of? All right, looking for a quick invite here, and then we will get going. It's called Gift Pack. Interesting. Okay. Let me, Gift Pack, huh? It's in here somewhere? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Plain bundle. Oh my, yes, claim this. Oh, this is so exciting. Demon Eyes, Shotgun. Oh, wow. That is exciting. Red Rage Emblem. That is very exciting, you guys. Oh, my. My life is now changed forever. Let's check this out now. Oof. Here we go. That's game-changing. This is game-changing stuff. Thank you, Modern Warfare, for that free bundle. So we are getting into map number 3. See if Liberation can finish off the sweep on Hackney Yard Domination, I would assume. Let's see here. We got the teams right. Should Liberation. Yep. Good to go there. If you're X3 Blue here, you're just looking for some type of positives. The first map it was kind of close, but I don't think Liberation ever really felt like they didn't have control of that game. The Search and Destroy was pretty dominant as well. 6-2 win for Liberation. And you're just looking for a close game here. I don't think you're really all that upset if you lose. Seems like Liberation is a pretty solid squad, gun skill wise, and pretty solid in their setups and rotations and things like that. But Domination, where it's a little bit more fluky game, you have a little bit more control over how to manipulate spawns and things like that. Definitely think X3 needs to find some positives out of this match one way or another. All right. And for those that are fans of either team or are a part of either team, these VODs will be posted to YouTube afterwards on our channel. Check out our Discord or I believe our Twitter and our Twitch as well has all of our information on there. But we're starting to put these on there for VOD review, things like that. So we are going into the map number 3, Domination. Taz going to be sitting up top here, and Scaffolding's going to find 2 easy kills, Dip's going to find one of his own, and this is a perfect start for Liberation as they do get the early wipe, working their way towards B. Vibe actually is hanging out towards B. He's going to find Solar. Will he be able to get traded out as he's somehow still finessing his life? He does get taken out as Taz is starting out 3-0. He's going to be captured by Liberation. T-Boss is going to find Flash. Today's going to find one of his own, and now X3 Blues Then you get Taz on this top window. He is just picking them off one by one as they fly in here. His equip is not able to finish that kill. This is looking a lot like what we kind of saw the first map. Taz is still alive here. He is, I'm not sure, Gypsy is somehow not fine. Champion Vibe in the corner. Not sure where the call out was, but Taz is going to get the kill. He's going to take off towards that B flag. Taz is finally getting taken out after he started out 6-0. And a lot of blue in the kill feed. Look, actually, what is happening here? Looks like we have a... I don't know why the host ended the game, but hopefully we can get a heads up on what happened. Okay, well, not sure what just happened here, but the host did end the game. I don't think anybody lagged out either, so that's a little bit strange. I'm not sure who was host there, unfortunately. Let's see here. Let me look at the schedule. It looks like Liberation was hosting there, so I don't know why they would have... I don't know why they would have stopped. This has been a strange series so far. Map 2 had a lot of restarts. 1, of course, that was my fault. That map, not sure what the issue was. After the map starts like that, I think there's a little wiggle room as to when you can restart, but there's really no point when everyone's in there, no one's lagged out, and your team was winning. So a little strange. Hopefully we'll get some answers here soon. Yeah, Zig, not sure. The host ended that match like 30 points into it. I think it was 19-11, so not sure why the restart, but we shall find out, I guess, as we get back in. I wonder if someone from the side of X3 that wasn't back to their setup or something. I don't know what the issue was, but it's like we're going to have a... Fizbin, we'll see you later, brother. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I think it was Liberation that was hosting, so maybe X3 had some type of issue, and Liberation did them a solid by restarting. Not sure what actually happened there, but hopefully we will get through this entire map in one try now. That would be a plus. But Liberation's going for the hot 3-0. See if they can keep it rolling. It looked very good early on for them, as they, I think it was Taz that started out 6-0. Looked really, really solid. They had the early lead. They did have B. I think they were actually neutralizing C in the process, or were the process of doing it when they ended the game. Maybe this is my games. Yeah, maybe Main Drop is right. Maybe it's just my games at this point. But let's see what happens here, as we're going to get going, I think. All right, here we go. Finally, into map number 3. Solar looks like he is having some issues, as he is not playing, I don't believe. However, it's not going to matter, as Liberation is getting all of the time. Taz, once again, is 3-0. He is doing his thing once again. Solar still not playing. I wonder if it's an issue with him, as he is not able to play yet. Taz is over here by this B flag, trying to just cause issues. He gets taken out finally. It's X3 Blue has finally broken through that B site. Looks like Solar is the problem. It's because of this 5v4. X3 Blue does have the lead. They do have a triple cap for the time being. Come on, game. Let me switch players. Thank you. And this little hiccup with Solar seems to be working out pretty well for X3 so far as Flash will find 2 players towards that B flag. It looks like actually Solar is in the map now, so we do finally have the full squad for Liberation ready to play. And actually, they do have A and B even without him, so not too bad. The Clips are going to find nothing. Gypsy does take him out. Solar finally back in the game. 2 and 2. And X3 Blue actually does have A and C, so we have 2 cap in the awkward way. Not the kind of 2 cap you'd expect. Here's which flag Liberation's going to go for as their home flag, but you would think they'd be trying to get A. They do finally get it, but there are 3 players for X3 here. Not sure if X3 is going to let them hold that BA setup. It doesn't look that way for now. But even after a very fortunate start for X3, Liberation is starting to claw their way back. As it looks like we are having some connection issues. Not sure if it's a mine or theirs, but it's like we are seeing some type of lag on the side of both teams. Gypsy, he is 8 and 3 to start this map. Flash 5 and 2. Taz after a hot start in the first part is sitting there at 5 and 5. Solar starting to heat up a little bit after his early AFK. As he's 6 and 3 now. As he's popped off for a 3-piece there, I believe. This is still a 2 cap setup for Liberation. Definitely want to try to get A if you can. Holding A and B, usually the ideal setup here. Solar's been taken out by Equip. Taz is going to be next. That's finally getting some blue in the kill feed a little bit, but Liberation's going to respond with 3 of their own. And they're still holding B and C, about to take a lead here as they tie the game up. And that's going to be the small lead they need to take over and you would think dominate from here on out. All the gunfights are going the way of Liberation at the moment. X3 is trying to work their way towards C. They have neutralized it. Going for this AC setup once again as they do make it happen. All the players for Liberation were kind of huddled in towards this B site. Oh, and Solar's going to find 3 in bottom mouth. He does take out 1. X3 is trying to work their way towards B. They are going to be able to get A back, so they are holding A and B once again as the preferred setup. As T-Boss trying to find these players for Liberation. He does somehow turn and burn on Flash. As Liberation's going for a 2 cap and a... They did actually neutralize C, trying to finish it off. This is going to be a very short triple cap. As that's going to be a I don't think you can end the game like that. Interesting. Okay. I don't know why we restarted once again. What is with... Let's check here. Yeah, can't restart this late in the game. It's going to be a map forfeit for whoever was hosting. All right, well, looks like it was X3 that was hosting. Yeah, I mean, if X3 finishes the game there, then that's going to be a win for Liberation. Can't stop it that deep into it, unfortunately. So that's going to be a map forfeit for X3, unfortunately. 3Yas, thank you for the follow. Grimmy, thank you for the host. Appreciate that. Unfortunately, the stream's just about over. Yeah, from what I heard, the ping was a major issue. Don't know much outside of that, unfortunately, but that was a very odd match. A lot of restarts, a lot of host issues, a lot of connection issues. But that's going to be a 3-0 for Liberation, unfortunately, in a kind of disappointing way. Was looking for X3 to try to do some things there in that domination to help their confidence, teamwork, things like that. But that's going to be a 3-0 win for Liberation, unfortunately. No, it's not 15 minutes, Favre. It was like a hour match. There were a lot of restarts, and I think we started a couple minutes late, so. But that is GG's, unfortunately, not the way you want to do it, but we'll have to get that sorted out with them, as there seem to be some host issues in that match, as I kind of pointed out. People were glitching all over the place, but not ideal. But I think that's going to do it for us. For everyone that was hanging out, thank you very much for hanging out with us in the stream tonight, keeping the chat active. Always appreciated very much so. Going to kind of go over what we have coming up this week. We have X3, the same team, versus Inception tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern. On Tuesday, we have Furious Steel versus Inception. And then on Wednesday, we have Inception versus M7. So actually, as well on Wednesday, Liberation versus Furious Steel. So a bunch of matches for Division B going down this week. Love to see that. Hopefully, Division C can catch up as well. As Division A only has 2 more matches to finish up. I'm sorry, 3 matches. And we are pretty close to the end of the regular season. Then we will get to the playoffs, and hopefully we'll have some good stuff going on. So, yeah, Champion Vibe. I mean, they can ask you to finish it, but you're host, so it's kind of up to you. So that's you can't finish a map that deep in. The host has got to be messed with before that or something. Of course, now viewership is in a spike. Yeah, you just can't finish matches. You just can't cut off matches that deep in. Like, you can restart it pretty early. Yeah, there's no way you can finish matches or just stop it that deep in. Unfortunately, that's just not a thing. I think that the cutoff is like 30 points or 40 points or something like that. That's the only time you can restart it. But host sucks. It's online Call of Duty, so if you have any issues, definitely DM me afterwards. But you can't stop it. Yeah, 40 combined. Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. But yeah, the cutoff for domination, I think it's pretty much the same thing for hardpoint too. Is once you get to a combined point total, you can't restart anymore. Yeah, Champion Vibe, we can talk about it, but I mean, is what it is. And unfortunately, as hosts, kind of have to know what the rules are. Host issues are unfortunate, and you had that small buffer at the start to kind of redo it, which it looks like you guys did the first time. Not sure what the issue was there, but you guys did restart it once already. But once you get too deep in, you can't finish it off, or can't end the game like that. So, not the ideal match for sure. Yeah, for future reference, guys, if you're having host issues, definitely check with me before you restart. Because according to the rules, you can't end a map that early. Or they have to talk to us or something. You can't get that deep into a map and then stop it. So that's unfortunately a map forfeit, kind of a ticky tacky rule, but it's what kind of keeps things going. Otherwise, you'd have people stopping all the time for whatever reasons. So that's just kind of is what it is. So from now on, just kind of keep it in the back of your mind. If you're having host issues early on, definitely reach out and try to get it figured out before you reach that combined 40-point mark. Which you guys actually did correctly the first time. That was fine, but anyways, but it looks like we are having some back and forth. I'll let you guys talk about that amongst yourselves. But from our end, that is a 3-0 in favor of Liberation. Unfortunately, not the most smooth match ever, as we had a lot of restarts. Had some stream issues as well, but hopefully that is figured out for now. But for everyone that's in the stream, thank you very much for checking this out. Also, as I said before, for the teams that play from now on, we are going to be posting the VODs of the matches on our YouTube channel, so definitely check that out. The link should be in our Twitch description and then also on our Discord and then also Twitter. So if you need to see that, you can definitely check that out. All right. Well, guys, once again, thank you for hanging out. We will be back with you tomorrow, Tuesday, and then Wednesday as well with some more matches. Champion Vibe, if you need to talk about it, definitely shoot me a DM after this. But yeah, can't. If they want to replay map 3, that's fine. But I mean, you can't stop maps that deep in. So let's see here. If Liberation wants to replay that map, it's up to them, but they have the option to forfeit you if they want to. So I'm giving this 5 or probably a couple minutes here, and then we're just gonna call it a forfeit if we don't hear from them. So that's fine. If everyone gets in the lobby and I get an invite, we will gladly do map 3 again. If there's someone that can host, that's fine too. But that's just online COD, unfortunately. There's a lot of host issues, so whoever wants to host is fine with me. I don't care who hosts. I can't stream and host, unfortunately. That's just not going to work out well. So appreciate everyone that's trying to help out here, though. You guys are awesome. Zig is just playing devil. That's it. That's good. Thanks, Zig. But hopefully we can get this figured out soon, so we can get rolling here. Grimmy, once again, thank you for the host. Very much so appreciate that, brother. You're always in here in the stream. Kim, glad to see you here. Supporting as usual. Looks like we do have Zig is going to be hosting map number 3, so we have some type of neutral host. Appreciate him stepping up like that. Oh, here we go. My Twitter notifications were running amok with back and forth from you, good sir. I basically saw you all afternoon with your back and forth with the other orgs. Yeah, this if there's ever a game to complain about hosts, it's probably this one. It's not great. That is for sure. It's not always the player's fault either. The servers are just not good. They are a struggle. Ooh, another contender team. All right. Oh, I'm aware as casual banter. I recall about what I was seeing. It was pretty good. All right. Once you guys get everything set up, definitely shoot me that invite when you can. Yeah. And we'll get rolling with the domination, which was actually pretty close. Don't know if it was due to the internet issues or what, but come on, game, you can do it. Yep. What is happening here? What just happened? Who did I join? Zig, shoot me another invite, or whoever, send me another invite. I don't know what just happened. Oh, I joined Zig. All right. 1 second. I can't invite him. Why not? All right. Hopefully, getting these invites out. We'll see. All right, hopefully we can get Champion Vibe in here. I don't know why he keeps inviting me. All right, game, can we work properly? Thanks. All right, we're getting the neutral host here from Zigify. Good man, trying to help out. Everyone that has stayed in the stream here, we appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, Champion Vibe, it sucks, but if they're gonna agree to play, because technically map number 3 should be a forfeit since you stopped the map. It's definitely not ideal circumstances, but whenever you're that deep into a map, definitely just keep playing. You can't be punished for keeping the map going. So we're getting all the players in here. Zig, take me to the private lobbies so I can go to Codcaster. My man. There we go. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm for sure. I'm glad you understand that. Definitely, like if there's host issues, definitely touch base with me before the series starts or the map starts. Your phobias. Thank you for the host and the follow. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, I mean, I think they're being good sports by playing this out. That's not something they have to do, but it's definitely good looks for them for sure. So definitely appreciate them being flexible and working with you guys. So hopefully everybody wins out of this. Hopefully we get a good map 3, and we can kind of see what everyone was going for the first time. So Zig is being gracious enough to help us out with the neutral host. And here we go. We're going to get rolling. We're going to get into it. All right. Well, now all the excuses are off the table. We are rolling here. This is map number 3. Domination could be the series if Liberation keeps things rolling like they had been the first 2 maps. Let's see what they can accomplish. Hopefully host will not be an issue. Oh my, the chat is just losing its mind. Taz going to his normal spot. He's going to find some grenade damage, you would think. He's going to find nothing. Somehow, his X3 played it patiently. But Liberation is working towards B. Star gets first blood. Find a couple, and looks like this host may be working a little bit better for X3, which is kind of crazy. As Equip goes out and takes out Taz, as finally his welcome was turned back on his scaffold in there. Equip doing good things up on his host, 3 and 1. And now X3 starting to turn things on. Solar's going to come from behind. He's going to find a 3-piece, doing what he does, finding those openings, and just making things happen with that MP5 of his. As B is going to be captured by Liberation in just a second here. Come on, game. Keep up with my clicks. Steve-Off trying to find some opening towards this B site. He'll be able to work his way in. But now, Taz will take him out. Steve-Off gets 2 of his own. Sorrow finds 1. And will anybody be here for Liberation? Yep, it's going to be Flash. He's going to find 3 on the flank once again. It's been kills and sprees for Liberation. They are very good about finding that weak spot in the setup for the opponent, having somebody sneak through, and then getting big-time multi-kills. So good job for Liberation as Solar is going to be sitting on the side here, waiting for anyone from X3 to push through. He's going to be able to find 1. As to date, does get taken out. Tragedy, the map count is 2-0 Liberation. They are doing a good job of holding down the map, but there is one player for Liberation trying to neutralize C. He does just that. As Solar gets fried by Champion Vibes. Great entry kill. Taz takes out T-Boss. He tried to sneak in. Sorrow's going to respond with one on Blimey. Taz finally gets taken out and top AC. And now looks like S3 is going to be able to work their way towards that B site. That grenade did not work out well for Flash. And that's going to be B neutralized. It's going to be just about capped. I expect to see someone flank here from side of Liberation, but no one's really positioned to do that. And X3 Blue does get B. He's going to find 1 player. Him and Taz are going to combine for 3. Blimey's going to find 1 as well. And that should be a break for Liberation as they are going to be able to neutralize B, grab B. Things are starting to look good for them. What is happening? Stream, hello? Twitch, are you not working for me right now? All right, I don't know if the stream lagged for everybody or just for me, but either way, it looks like we are back for the time being. All right, as Liberation is starting to build their lead. Sorrow trying to work his way towards this A flag. And just like this, Liberation's lead is continuing to grow with about a minute and a half left here in the half. Sorrow getting some kills. He's 9-3, but his kills don't really do a whole lot for his team. Okay, well, as long as it's fine for everybody else, then I'm not going to worry about the stream. It's lagging on my computer, but it could just be something with my laptop. As you know, something that I have kind of noticed. T-Boss, even though his KD's not doing so well, he tries to get the good plays done. You know, within a position. Maybe he doesn't win all the gunfights, but whereas Sorrow seems to be racking up a lot of does a lot of kills, helps himself out a lot with his damage and whatever else. He doesn't do a whole lot in terms of the objective stuff for his squad. So he helps himself out KD wise. He has a very, very good shot. but that doesn't always equal out in good plays and good time for his team. So I want to see him try to figure out how he can get his gun skill to translate more into better results for his squad. He's sitting there at 12-4, but they're getting smacked right now. So as Taz, doing the same type of role with M4, but he's always watching over teammates, holding down points. He's not hanging out towards mid-map, just picking up useless kills. So definitely want to see Sorrow work on that, try to improve his positioning, stuff like that. As Taz is just mowing players down in this B site. As this lead continues to grow, should be up by about 30 points going into the second half with the last couple ticks here. Taz, 13-6, doing great stuff for his squad. That's going to be a solid lead by 30 points going into the second half. Yeah, I mean, I definitely get that. Stats are important, but I mean, if that's all you're going for, then you're gonna lose anyways. So might as well at least try to play in whatever way is gonna help your team the most. So definitely want to see him try to improve on that. As he's a good player. I mean, I think everyone's seen that over the last couple days because we've seen X3 play a lot. So he has the chance to do some good things. But as we do have 3 players for the side of X3 kind of huddle around this B flag. Stiller pulled up the MP7, and it's not going to matter. He's going to take out 2 players of Liberation. Liberation's going to neutralize A. They're going to be working on trying to get A. Just 1 player there. I think it is Flash. He's going to take out 2. Nope, he gets traded out. Gypsy was. And that's going to be A captured back as X3 is trying to work their way into a good second half here. Flash once again going for this A flag. There actually is 1 player for X3 back here. Let's see what he can find. And actually, I think the spawns might have flipped as X3 does get C, but in the process, Liberation does get B back. So this is the exact opposite of what X3 wants. These are not the 2 hills you ideally want to hold. X3 is trying to get B, though. They are going to be able to neutralize it. Are they going to be able to get that? They do smoke it. Not going to matter if the smoke kind of gets a little bit out of control. Blimey is going to come on the flank. He's going to find 2. And this lead is going to stay pretty much where it's at for now. Yeah, I mean, the sub presence for X3 obviously isn't where some teams are. I don't think they're bad players by any means. Just, you have to have good sub presence in this game to win. As we've seen in CDL, if you don't have good subs, like we've seen the Hunter kind of struggle recently. It's because, outside of Scump and Envoy, they don't really have that 3rd or 4th sub to really help take over on slower or faster maps. So it's definitely important to have not only 1 or 2 subs, but you did have that 3rd, especially on a map like this. There's really only 1 map that maybe where you need that 2 or 3 AIs. So having those flex players is huge. So Tragedy, this is a league match, so not an elimination by any means. This is just to help or hurt your record, which helps for aids toward the seeding for playoffs. So as we are only 2.5 minutes away from the end of map number 3 and potential this series, and Liberation's doing exactly what they need to do in order to finish this off. They've done a good job. Nothing overly flashy. This has been a pretty straightforward game. Yeah, Legend for sure. I mean, having that trust in your teammates, having good calls is huge. Especially on a map like this where there's like a lot of little areas you can have people kind of flank from, as we've seen Solar do quite a bit. That's how he gets a lot of his kills, is finding that weak spot in the team setup where he can fly in, get those 2 or 3 or 4 pieces, and really rack up kills in quick succession. So as Solar is just doing nasty things with an MP7, gun you don't see used very often. As X3 is hanging in there. This is definitely one of those game modes or maps where they can definitely take some positives out of it. Definitely some things you can take out of this. You don't have to win his equip. I think just runs right by a player for Liberation. He's just He's just going for it. He does find a way to get into A. Not sure how that worked out in his favor, but he's going to be getting close to finishing this as 2 players for Liberation have made it there. He's going to escape with his life, so smart play by Equip to get the point and get away. He's hunting these kills towards B while A is being captured back. And Equip doing really good stuff for his squad here. He's going to be able to clear A. Taz might be able to find him. Yes, he will. And it's unfortunately a little bit too late, I think. Less than a minute left. X3 just can't, even with a triple cap the rest of the way, it's just going to be a little bit tough for them to make this comeback complete. But overall, X3 should take some positives out of this. They looked pretty good in the domination overall. It really just comes down to the gunfights, or just kind of shoring up their setups on defense and knowing where to hold, how to hold, things like that. Because we saw a lot of times where X3 was very close to getting that 2-cap set up with either A or B or C and B, and Solar found a way to sneak through, whether it's him, whether it's Flash. Taz was wreaking havoc with that M4 of his. Just simple setups and kind of knowing where to look and where to expect players. That's a huge thing for a squad like X3. So definitely expect to see them improve going forward as Solar takes out Sedate with that M4. And that's going to be a 3-0 for Liberation as they improve to 1-0 on the season. We're going to see some plays by Solar here on the final kill cam. Not too bad of a day from X3 though. I think they should, feel happy about where they're at. Not the best of situations. They've played the last 3 nights. They've lost their last 3 nights in 0-3 fashion. They did look. J Hoop, have a good night, brother. Thanks for hanging out. For everyone that was hanging out here, definitely appreciate you sticking with us with some of the restarts and technical difficulties. Appreciate that very much. But if you're X3, you had a better showing here. Should definitely take some positives from it. Just some very small tweaks, and I think they can compete with some of these better teams for sure. So looking forward to see what they can do the rest of the regular season, which they have one more match coming up here before playoffs. Playoffs start a week from tomorrow, I believe. That's kind of what the plan is now. And should be exciting as we have some really good teams. But yeah, it'll be fun for sure. GG's to both squads, and appreciate you guys hanging out. Thank you for everyone that followed. And like I said, we will see you tomorrow as we have X3, the same squad here, versus Inception. So a lot of games out of them the last couple days. And excited to see what they can do versus an Inception team that has not played a match yet. So we shall see what's going to happen. But for everyone that, Zig, thank you very much for hosting as well. Very helpful. And you guys have a great rest of your weekend, great rest of your Sunday, and we will see you tomorrow.